Keyforge. Hello people, my name is Fox, and this is Keyforge, Call of the Archons, a unique deck game by Richard Garfield, starring Angry Football Torgar. Keyforge is a brand new collectible deck game by Richard Garfield, the father, the granddaddy, the creator, the sperm donor of Magic the Gathering, our Jesus. And he has created a new game that's going to probably make him a ton of money. Keyforge, a game where the deck is built for you, and that's that. You can't build a deck. You can't change a deck. Don't even try. You get slapped by Fantasy Flight. They'll come with their billion-piece board game and throw them at you. Yep, Keyforge decks are as they are. You can't change them. You can't build them. You can't remove cards. You can't edit cards. It is the deck, and that is that, which is a very interesting method of crippling the players. I actually really like it. I like the fact that there's no booster packs. There's no cards to get. There's only decks. That's it. This is your deck. It's 100% unique, one of a kind, and yours. I attended the pre-release for Keyforge at my local card store, East Coast Gamers. By the way, go there if you're ever in Tom's River. They're cool. And say Fox brought you here. They won't give you anything. It'll just be a cool thing to do. And at the pre-release, I got a cool button, a lanyard for your keys. Get it? And of course the deck for only $10. And that is the main draw of this game. The price to buy a deck is $9.99 plus tax. About 10 bucks. You don't really need anything else. Maybe sleeves, but really that's it. All you need is a deck, which is why I think this game is going to do very well. Unlike Magic and Pokemon, where buying a booster pack is the whole concept of the game to get new cards and new tools and new ways to play, this is just this. The deck, there's no cards to put in. There's no cards to take out. You actually can't take out cards. Each deck comes with this, a checklist, and it is as it is. There's also this QR code, which I've heard when the companion app comes out, you'll be able to scan this so you can track your wins and losses. And based off of that, accordingly, you can either be given benefits for if your deck loses too much, maybe you draw an extra card, or if your deck does too good, they'll stifle you a bit, so you draw less cards, or maybe you can't do certain things on certain turns. Like I said, every deck is unique, including the back art and the name. Like mine is called Fifi Landova from the Survivalist Moon. I got the Weeb deck. Actually, there's quite a few decks that are considered the Weeb deck. Actually, there's quite a few decks that have gotten some crazy-ass names. They're random. They're based off an algorithm. The back art is always different. The name is always different. Calling it a unique game is only true in the distribution method. It is unique that a game does not allow you to change or customize the deck. That is unique. The gameplay, takes elements from different games, very similar to Magic in some ways, similar to Pokemon in other ways, and board games in other ways. Each deck has a combination of 3, and there are, what does it look, 4 or 5, there's 7 houses. There's Brobnar, Logos, Shadows, Sanctum, Mars, Dis, and Untamed. Where's my pin? And Dis is Dis. Get it? I have Dis, Untamed, and Logos. That is the combination I got. But I have only played about 2 games, and both of those games were kind of testers to kind of feel out how I feel for the game. But I know what you guys want to see. You want to see the cards. Well, let's look at the cards. So while the backs and the names are different, it seems to be that the cards are the same. So every name here actually is a card that anyone can get. These don't change, just the backing. So we have Teliga, Mushroom Man, my personal favorite, Regrowth, Save the Pack, Murmook, again a personal favorite of mine, Dextry, the most horrific artwork I've ever seen in my life, Mobius Scroll, Dominator Bauble. This card is busted, by the way. Very good card. Charette, Gateway to Dis. Dis is Dis. Master of One, awesome metal name. The Terror, again an awesome metal name. Doc Bookton, not as awesome of a metal name. Shaffles, the greatest metal name. Schuler, the Terror again. Fogbank, which, yeah, I know, magic names. Phase Shift, Tendrils of Pain, Library Access, Twin Bolt Emissions, Scrambler Storm, Positron Bolt, Neurosiphon, Dr. Escortera, Pandemonium, Nature's Call, Save the Pack again, Snufflegator, the greatest and ultimate metal name, Effervescent Principle, Witch of the Eye, Dew Fairy, Wild Wormhole, Lash of the Broken Dreams, and Way of the Bear. Personally, I'm a fan of the artwork. I think it looks fairly neat. Very anime inspired with a Western theme. The house's names clearly influence the artwork. As you can see, the Untamed is more of a natural kind of, well, there's a robot, I'm not sure how natural that is, but it's more of a green kind of creature-based color. This seems to be very mechanical slash mutant kind of thing, similar to like a Phyrexian, I would guess. And Logos is just straight up tech, just like mechs and techs and robots and this freaking thing. And then you have Mars, which is alien-based, Shadows, which is creepy alien-based, Brobnar, which I like to call the Gruul, the character on the main box. That is a Brobnar card. Sanctum, I haven't seen too much Sanctum, so I can't really say too much about that. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. The gameplay is very fun, but again, the thing that drives me to this game and what gets me to like it is how affordable it is. One of the biggest problems with Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Warhammer for sure, is the amount of money you have to spend just to get in the game. Magic's a little easier with that. You can enter pre-releases and sealed events and spend very little money and get a bunch of cards. But this is the ultimate budget-friendly game. $10, and that's it. A deck. You don't even need to bring a deck with you. Everyone else has a chance to win just as much as you do, and that's what I really, really like. That's kind of what makes this truly a unique game. The fact that everyone can be on the same playing field. Plus, the names are really, really cool, except mine. Mine is stupid. Mine sounds like a Sailor Moon character that got cut out. So far, I'm impressed with Keyforge. When it comes out on Thursday, I'm going to go ahead and get myself 2 more decks, and I'll open those on camera. I'm really excited to see where this game takes us. Let me know if you guys are going to be buying into Keyforge too. I honestly suggest if you play any card game, if you have a local place to play, go for it. It's $10 just to give it a shot. Worst comes to worst, you can trade away the deck for some Magic cards. You can trade anything for Magic cards. I know a guy who traded a car for Magic cards. People are weird. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go put my keys on this. I will see you guys later in more videos, but until then, Snufflegator is my spirit animal, and I suggest you respect that.